Hello and welcome back. My name's Matthew. Thanks for joining me on part four of my CompTIA certification journey. Today we're going to look at the CompTIA Security Plus. So the CompTIA Security Plus is a global certification that validates the baseline skills necessary to perform security functions and pursue an IT security career. So why would you want to look at CompTIA Security Plus? The Security Plus certification validates your baseline security knowledge. It also fulfills the DoD 850 8570 compliance. Security Plus is the only baseline cybersecurity certification that emphasizes hands-on practical skills, ensuring security professionals are better prepared to problem solve in a wide variety of complex issues. So, a lot of the jobs we see advertised require Security Plus. So, that would be one of the biggest points of this certification. Security Plus is also aligned to the latest trends and techniques. So, if you're thinking about a career in security industry and IT, you're going to be looking at four things with the Security Plus exam. So what it does is it assesses the security posture of an enterprise environment and recommends and implements appropriate security solutions. So you're going to be looking at your identity, your access, your information protection, um, for your monitoring and securing hybrid environments, including cloud, mobile, and IoT, you're going to be looking at here securing, defending, and protecting against cyber threats. Security Plus also operates with an awareness of applicable laws, policies, including the principle of governance, risk, and compliance. Again, here you're going to be looking at defending against bad actors and malware and ransomware and all those kind of things. So you're also going to be looking at, once again, identifying, analyzing, and responding to security events and incidents. So just to note, Security Plus is compliant with the ISO 1724 standards and is also approved by the USD DoD to meet the Directive 8140 and 8570 requirements. A lot of the regulators and governments rely on ANSI accreditation because it provides confidence, trust in the output of an accredited program. Over 2.3 million CompTIA, ISO, and ANSI accredited exams have been delivered since 2011. So that is a good point to note. What you will learn with Security Plus. You learn about the attack threats and vulnerabilities. You'll learn about the architectural design. You'll learn about implementation security. You'll learn about operations and incident response. And you'll look and learn about governance, risk, and compliance. So your attack threats and vulnerabilities. So what you're going to be focusing on is the types of threats, the attacks, and the vulnerabilities from newer devices, the kind of Internet of Things connected devices, all that kind of stuff, how DDoS attacks happen, social engineering, all that kind of stuff. For architectural design, you're going to be looking at the coverage of enterprise environments, reliance on the cloud, which is growing quickly, as a lot of organizations are transitioning to hybrid networks. So what that means is you're going to be looking at security from a point of view where it's going to be first rather than last when you're designing your environment. So it's a lot harder to implement security after an environment has been designed. When you're starting out and you're working with companies, you're going to want to implement it first. So that's what the kind of architectural and design element of this exam is about. So, of course, we have the implementation. So you're going to be looking at administrating and identifying access management, the types of cryptography. Uh, you're also going to be looking at wireless security, end-to-end security, all that kind of stuff. So implementation is about implementing security from a first point of view rather than a last. We're also going to be looking at operating an incident response. So what that means is you're going to be looking at security assessments, logs, basic threat detection and risk mitigation techniques, and you're also going to be looking at security controls and basic digital forensics. So what that means is that you're going to need to understand how digital forensics works, how policies and procedures play into this, and you're also going to be looking at how you would legally abide by the laws in which the company is based in. So you're also going to be looking at governance, risk, and compliance. So what this means is you're going to be looking at your compliance to the regulations like your PCI DSS, your SOX, your HISPA, your GDPR, your FISMA, your NIST, and your CCPA. So all of these different government risk and compliance requirements, you're going to learn all about that. So kind of job you're going to be in if you're doing Security Plus is you're going to be a help desk manager, you're going to be a security architect or engineer, you're going to be a cloud engineer, DevOps or software development, and you're probably going to be an IT project manager or an IT auditor. So the SY601 is the current exam code. Um, the Security Plus is a max of 90 questions. It's multiple choice and performance based. Its passing score is 750 on a scale of 900. I would highly recommend that anyone taking this exam has their A plus and their Network Plus done and the 2 years of experience with the security focus. So what that means is you're looking at log files, you're looking at behavioral analytics, you're also going to be looking at security architecture, zero trust, all that kind of stuff. So the price of the exam is $392, which is equivalent to euro. How does the Security Plus compare against other vendor certifications? So it's the only one that has performance-based questions. It's entry level to cybersecurity. And what it covers is its skills required to work in security and network administration. So how this compares to other exams like your IC squared, your EC Council, your GIAC is that it has a common level ground where it is vendor neutral, which all of them are. Its exam focus is more on the security side. So the rest of them seem to focus on either pen testing, your basic security concepts, or your understanding simple security concepts. So Security Plus really kind of is the gold standard for getting started in security. It has the same experience level. It's entry level to cybersecurity, so it's well worth doing. Um, and obviously it's the only one with performance-based questions. Security Plus can be renewed through CertMaster. It can also require a 50 CEU for the renewal. So, what a lot of people say is that earning the Security Plus was the difference in terms of setting themselves apart from others. What it means is if you have Security Plus, it means you can get the job done and you're certified. So let's have a look at what Security Plus has. So CompTIA Security Plus certification, what it's about. So it assesses the security posture of enterprises and recommends and implements appropriate security solutions. You're going to be monitoring secure hybrid environments. You're going to operate with an awareness of the laws and policies, and you're going to identify, analyze, and respond to the security events and incidents. Why is this all important? Is because you need to understand the importance of security in an organization. Um, Having a lack of security will cause problems down the line, and it could also mean you're not being compliant with the relevant regulatory authorities. So, Security Plus is fourth in the line in your CompTIA certification pathway. So, if you have your ITF Plus, your A Plus, Network Plus, you're going to be moving on to Security Plus. So, what Security Plus does is It focuses on 5 different areas. You're looking at your attacks, threats, vulnerabilities for 24%, your architectural and design for 21, your implementation for 25%, your operating incidents and response for 16%, and your governance, risk, and compliance for 14%. So we'll just quickly go through these. So your attack threats are so what you're going to be doing here is you're going to be comparing the different types of social engineering. You're going to be looking at the types of attacks, the attack vectors, the kind of intelligence sources. You're also going to have to be able to explain concerns associated with vulnerabilities. And you're also going to have to look at the techniques used in pen testing. So it touches on a bit of pen testing as well. So your architectural design, you're going to explain here, you're going to be explaining the importance of security in an enterprise environment. You're also going to be summarizing the virtualization and cloud concepts within security and how to automate that. You're going to be looking at the authentication and authorization methods, designing the different types of concepts, the basics of cryptography. You're also going to be probably given a scenario to implement cybersecurity resilience on a network. And then you're also going to be looking at the implications of embedded and specialized systems and physical security controls. That is a mouthful. So what that means is you're going to be looking at how you're going to implement the security, you're going to support it, you're going to monitor it, and you're going to generate reports based on your findings. So implementation, what this does is you're given a scenario to implement secure protocols, host or application security. So you're going to be securing the network designs. You're going to be asked to comprehend how to install and configure wireless security settings and how to apply cybersecurity solutions to the cloud. So depth and breadth is enormous here for this part. You're also going to be looking at implementing authentication and authorization solutions, how you're going to identify and account for, I suppose your NIPS, your network intrusion prevention systems, your IDS, your intrusion detection systems, your honeypots, all that kind of stuff. You're also going to have to understand the PKI, which is the public key infrastructure. So operating an incident response, a really important part of your Security Plus certification. You're going to be given a set scenario. You're going to have to understand how to use the tools, and you're also going to have to summarize the policies, procedures, and processes of incident response. You're also going to be given an incident to utilize the appropriate data source to support investigations. So you might be given an incident, you might be asked how you're going to investigate that, and you might have to document that. So what you're also looking at is for the incident response is applying mitigation techniques. So how are you going to mitigate, how are you going to prevent the denial of service attack? How are you going to prevent the ransomware? How are you going to prevent the Conti? How are you going to prevent people from getting into your network? You're also going to again have to explain the aspects of digital forensics. So the final section is your governance, risk, and compliance. You're going to have to compare and contrast various types of controls. You're going to explain the importance of regulations and standards. You're going to have to go through your frameworks, your NIST, your ITIL, all that kind of stuff. You're also going to have to explain the policies to organizational security. You're going to have to summarize the management process and concepts, and you're going to have to explain privacy and sensitive data. So, how does Security Plus compare against the other big exams? So, it's the only one with a performance-based question. It is one exam, it's 90 minutes in comparison to the rest. The experience level is entry level, like your IC squared SSCP, your CEH, your GAIAC, and the prereqs is your A plus and Network Plus. So, many organizations have contributed to Security Plus. The average salary in Ireland for someone who is Security Plus is 45 to 55,000 per annum. So that's what you're looking at if you're going to do the Security Plus. So what you could start with your Security Plus is your instructor guide, your study guide, your assessments, your videos, your labs, your tools, online online methods. CompTIA has plenty of them. You have your CertMaster Learn, your CompTIA Labs, your CertMaster Practice, your CertMaster CE. They have loads of them. So there's plenty to choose from. And CompTIA often have many bundles which can save on your certification journey. So what I'll do is at the end of this video, check out the Security Plus video on why Security Plus is important. Once again, thanks for joining me. This is the CompTIA Security Plus certification overview. Thanks a million. Bye.